Oye, is that the new Samsung Galaxy S7?
Yeah, I got it for $0 on AT&T Next. Plus, it takes amazing pictures. Oops. Don't worry, it's a water-resistant Samsung Galaxy S7.
You can get the new Samsung Galaxy S7 for $0 on AT&T Next too. AT&T, mobilizing your world. Requires well-qualified credit, installment agreement, and service. Balance due if service canceled. Taxes, activation, or upgrade, and other fees, charges, and restrictions apply. Water resistant up to 5 feet for up to 30 minutes. Rinse residue. Wipe dry. Visit att.com/next for details.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Oh man, it's Taco Tuesday. Oh man, what's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 267 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio show. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio show at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. We are live, folks, on the internet. If you are listening to us right now at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, you are listening to us live. We are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And before we get into anything else, please follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one words, no underscores. Politics Ghost. Anyway, now that we got that all the way, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in with me. Let's get right into it so we don't fall behind. And since I talked a little bit yesterday about the markets, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about the markets, folks, because as I've stated, it's coming. All right, it is coming, for Christ's sake. I'm talking about the impending implosion of the equities markets in America because they're entirely too blown up. I mean, the economic numbers do not fit what is being applied as far as investment is concerned in the damn stock market. It's not computing. The whole reason why this stock market has been so inflated, folks, is because all the money that has been printed by the Federal Reserve and our government has literally gone into every single one of these asset bubbles. I'm talking about there's a whole bunch of the money in the equities market. A bunch of money's in the real estate market. All right, that's where all this printed money is being held at this point in time. And I'm telling you, even George Soros, the prince of freaking darkness over here, the guy who is a devout communist socialist asshole who is trying to utilize his millions to influence our political system here in America, this man is now basically betting against the American stock market, folks. And let me tell you, when George Soros makes a move, everybody needs to look and wonder what the hell's going on. This idiot isn't a billionaire for no damn reason. All right? He's betting big against U.S. stocks, betting big against the S&P, the Dow Jones. This guy is serious as it relates to his speculation as it relates to the impending implosion of the equities markets in America. And that's why I'm stating, folks, stay away from the equities markets until the damn crash. Stay away. Stay out of it. It's not even worth it at this point in time because what I believe is happening, because the market has no more individual investors. I mean, if they are, they're a very, very small percentile, all right? I mean, the majority of these markets are being ran by the managers, the money managers, the hedge funds, the mutual funds, these individuals, all right? And they are trying, in my opinion, to sucker in as many people as they possibly can so that they can continue to blow this market up, so they can continue to sustain these profits, prop up these profits, and by the time the crash happens, these sons of bitches are all going to cash out, and everybody else is going to be leaving the bag, and unfortunately, everybody else is those folks that gave these money managers their money in hopes of profits, for Christ's sake, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So, once again, the Prince of freaking Darkness, George Soros, an admitted Nazi collaborator, called the Nazi collaboration the best time of his life. I'm kidding you now. This is how kind of a sick individual George Soros is, some kind of a soulless old bastard. But once again, I mean, he is speculating, as anyone would if you basically read the fundamentals of the true economic situation in this country, that he is betting big against the equities markets in America. And look, I've been saying that here for a long period of time, ever since back in November when I released that YouTube little statement. I'm serious. I would stay away from this market until the crash, and that's why I tell you folks, man, you better have enough liquid assets or assets that you can liquidate at a fast pace so that you can start diving in to this market and start having a bottom-feeding frenzy, baby. I'm serious. I mean, that's how these billionaires like Warren Buffett and George Soros and all these other billionaires that have made money in this arena, that's how they do it, all right? When everybody's leaving the market, that's when your ass needs to go into the market, all right? Buy low, sell high. Long-term investment reigns supreme. Always remember that. I mean, I know I discussed a little bit about day trading, all right? I know that, I did discuss a little bit about day trading yesterday and how there's laws against individuals from partaking in day trading unless they have $25,000 in their trading account. I mean, you cannot day trade, meaning you cannot make more than 5 trades in a week. By law, okay? Because this is the liberals punishing the individual investor. That's why you don't see these commercials as it relates to these damn trading companies any longer. You don't see it. All right? So as I'm stating, once again, all right, this market is basically coming down, and I was actually getting to day trading. Anyway, when you day trade, the whole purpose of day trading is to utilize the liquidity generated from the day trading to basically go into long-term blue-chip investments, dividend stocks. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Anyway, once again, I just want to let everybody know that George Soros, all right, George damn Soros is betting against the market, and I think that's a serious sign. Serious sign. I think everybody needs to take their heads out of their ass and realize that if George Soros is betting against the market, then he knows, all right? This guy knows something. I mean, he has our goddamn politicians bought off, for heaven's sake. This is a guy who's inspiring these revolutions all across the world, for Christ's sake. I mean, he's the guy that funded the uprising in the Ukraine, for Christ's sake. I mean, this guy is a sick puppy, a sick global puppy. I'll tell you that right damn now. And that's why I'm suggesting if this man is doing this now, this impending implosion is going to happen within the next month, 2 months, 3 months. If that long. And where did George Soros stash some of his cash? Gold, baby. That's right. He stashed his cash in gold, baby. And if you have listened to this broadcast ever since I came back on here, I told each and every one of you folks that you should entertain the option of getting an ETF, an exchange-traded fund, which is a financial instrument that can be day traded or traded like a stock, but it's basically ran as a fund, okay? And I alluded to the fact that if you wanted to take a ride on, I knew that oil, gold. I knew all this thing was going to take a jump, for Christ's sake, baby. Making money, that's what I do, for Christ's sake. I suggested that you all, if you wanted to make a little bit of cake, entertain the option of purchasing an ETF that corresponds with the price of gold going upward and the price of oil going upward. Also silver, too. I did mention silver. And if you would have entertained that particular advice when I came back late March, early April, you'd be making some serious cash. You understand? Woo! And look, folks, I'm not trying to gloat here. I'm not trying to brag. Unfortunately, people don't give me credit for crap, to be completely honest with you. They don't give me crap. They don't give me any kind of credit, for Christ's sake. I get trolled, for Christ's sake, as you can see. I get trolled on the internet. But look at old George Soros. He's buying gold. And somebody just tweeted at me and said, China to buy $90 billion of gold in a London vault. So look at all this moving as we speak. Gold purchases. People are trying to put their assets in something that, or their cash in something that they can potentially liquidate so they can get back into these damn stocks at pennies on the dollar. That, I'm telling you, it's going to happen, folks. I mean, if you want yourself a little bit of goddamn wealth, for Christ's sake, I'm telling you, what you need to do is you need to entertain understanding the markets, understanding how the merging of government and Wall Street have happened since 2009, understand that these markets are somewhat predictable. And you have to freaking entertain this nonsense, man. You gotta entertain this nonsense. Whether you hate it, whether you're a socialist, whether you're a communist, you have to understand that no one is going to give you the best in life except you. And look, the markets, stocks, these types of things is just but one avenue one can obtain a certain amount of capital, wealth, whatever. Remember, as a capitalist, you want to look at everything as potential money. I've said this time and time again. You people that are out here wasting your cash on these ridiculous freaking phones that come out every goddamn 3 months, I can't believe you idiots, with all due respect. You people go out and get the latest phone like lab rats run into a damn food pellet. All right, these things are like $500-700 a pop. And you guys trade these things in. You guys are blowing all this capital. For what? I mean, I'm telling you, as soon as you buy the damn thing, it's already depreciated about 70% once you take it out of the damn store. Moreover, you got a lot of these purchases of intangible goods like apps, and monthly subscription services to websites and all this other nonsense, folks. That's just a waste of money, with all due respect. Same with entertainment, going to the movies, purchasing all this iTunes crap. A waste of money. You see, I always make purchases, folks. And look, don't get me wrong, I waste a little money too. I understand that Johnny Walker Blue Label ain't cheap. And I understand, smoking cigars and, eating steaks. I mean, these types of things aren't cheap, but I'm willing not only to make a trade-off, but I'm understanding that that is a vice. And vice you take pleasure in. And as long as I'm able to withstand any kind of financial pressure that could potentially jeopardize the lifestyle that I have set for myself at this current point in time in my life, well, then I'm winning, baby. That's all it is, all right? I'm winning. And that's why I strongly advise you, when you make purchases, you should purchase something that you can eventually liquidate, no matter what level of capitalist you are at this point in time. I mean, nobody has furniture anymore. Haven't you noticed this crap? I mean, I've lurked on Facebook because it's rather amusing. I mean, literally, Facebook, I don't have an account. I just kind of lurk through the son of a bitch. But just lurking through it and understanding that people are taking these pictures and the absolute disgusting pigsties that they're living in, for Christ's sake. I mean, they have literally no furniture. They got a mattress, I mean, literally, it's in the background. You can see it in their pictures, all right? Whatever happened to heirloom furniture, Whatever happened to heirloom furniture? Whatever happened to, let me hand you down some grandma's jewelry? Whatever happened to that? It doesn't exist anymore. It's all been sold out. And that's why I'm saying, folks, if you're going to make purchases, you should make purchases on something that can be liquidated on a rainy day. All right? Something that if it does not depreciate, at least maintains a good 90%, 85% of its value, if not appreciates in value. Don't buy something that's just going to be a damn throw down the drain, man. I'm serious. All right? I'm not joking. I'm not kidding around. I mean, I'm tired of people just throwing away their money and then pissing and moaning about why they got crap. I mean, a good example of this was this goddamn Occupy Wall Street crap that happened, 5 years ago, for Christ's sake? Remember that crap? 6 years ago, whatever the hell it was. I mean, y'all remember this garbage? All these idiots were complaining that they didn't have a goddamn thing. They wanted free college. They wanted free this, yet they're walking around with Abercrombie Fitch shirts, iPhones, Louis Vuitton bags. I mean, it's pathetic, all right? It's utterly pathetic. Utterly sick. Anyway, I didn't mean to digress here, folks, but stop wasting your money, all right? Stop it. All right, seriously. I mean, look, okay, I get it. You need a cell phone. I get it. Take care of it, you stupid morons. I mean, the type of garbage that I hear people say, I dropped it in the toilet. I mean, how did you do that? How did you drop your goddamn freaking phone in the toilet? I mean, were you whacking off? Were you waxing your carrot? I mean, it just doesn't even make any sense. I dropped it and I broke it. I just bought it a month ago. I broke $700. Oops. Stupid. Just freaking stupid and pathetic. Anyway, folks, once again, be wary of the market. And as I suggested when I came back, if you didn't entertain the ETFs corresponding with the increase in price of oil, gold, or silver, well, then I think you missed out. I mean, I think that there's still some upside even to get in, even at these levels, but it's not going to be the type of percentage, or it may be, I don't know. I mean, you may have to hold on to it for a little bit. Like I said, for oil, I think this rise is good for at least 3 quarters at the most. And gold, I think that it's going to be a steady ride upward up until about 1,500, 1,700, 2,000. And we have a true economic collapse. I wouldn't be surprised to see over $2,500 a troy ounce gold. So once again, folks, I mean, I'm not kidding around. This is a balloon ready to pop, and I'm talking about the equities markets. All right. Let me just go run through the commodities really fast so that everybody gets an idea of what's happening. WTI sweet crude was up 1.66% today, closing out at $48.51 a barrel. All right, Brent crude up 1.16% on the day, closing out at $49.54 a barrel. Do you understand that? I mean, when I told folks to get in on this, it was like at $30 a barrel or something, low 30s at best. All right, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus, I'm shooting pearls to you people. I'm shooting pearls. Anyway, once again, gold, it's up at a very modest 0.03%. It was actually up a little higher, but you could tell some of these traders were cashing in on some of those highs. But it closes out today at $1,279.30 per troy ounce. So, once again, folks, the prognosticator of prognosticators strikes again. Anyway, let me move on to another subject, all right? It's primary day today for the Democrats and the Republicans, folks. I don't even know why we're still having one. I think the Republicans are having one primary in Oregon, and I believe the Democrats are having one in Kentucky, and they're having one in Oregon as well, if I'm not mistaken. But once again, folks, I think that we are going to see Bernie Sanders. All right, we are going to see Bernie Sanders get screwed once again. And the reason is, folks, is because as I've stated, and this is why Trump keeps calling out Bernie Sanders on Twitter. He keeps calling him out saying, hey, asshole, run. All right, run as an independent, Bernie. Come on. He's calling them out because, as I've stated, I think that Bernie Sanders is a ringer. He's meant to lose, all right? I mean, he's not going to get the nomination. All he's doing is to possibly get some clout once he goes back into the freaking Congress, for Christ's sake. Maybe get a new seat on a committee or something of that nature. And, of course, he's got a hefty campaign contribution account thanks to this presidential campaign. So that's, in my opinion, his motivation. All right? I mean, this guy is trying to, utilize this goddamn presidential campaign as a retirement fund, in my opinion. I mean, he's not really making that much of a ruckus on the fact that he is winning most of the primaries and the caucuses, and he's not making a big deal about it. All right, I'm serious. I mean, he's just throwing subtle shots and not necessarily, basically going up the jugular of the Democratic Party, calling them all out totalitarian frauds. All right, I'm serious. I mean, Hillary Rotten is still in the lead as it relates to delegates, even though Bernie Sanders is winning primary after caucuses, and it just doesn't seem to make a difference. All right? So once again, that's why you got Donald Trump, the man who has sparked the capitalist revolution, calling out Bernie Sanders and saying, hey, Bernie, why don't you run as an independent, boy? And let me tell you, Bernie ain't going to do it. Bernie is not going to do it. What I believe Bernie is there for now is to basically make Hillary Rotten Clinton look like an incompetent candidate right before the DNC, because as I've stated, folks, that's why you're seeing Joe Biden's ugly mug on the television, all over the media as of late. This idiot is positioning himself to usurp the nomination from Hillary Rotten Clinton, and the more time goes by, the more the email scandal comes about, the more dirt comes out about Hillary Rotten Clinton, the more incompetent Bernie Sanders makes Hillary Rotten Clinton look as a candidate. It makes more and more of a case for these Democrats to basically collude and usurp the nomination from Hillary Rotten Clinton and give it to a one Joe Biden. And I'm telling you, that probability is becoming more and more of a possibility as days go by. I kid you not, folks. I kid you not. So we'll see what the Democrats do and see how Oregon votes, and we'll see how Kentucky votes. But if these people go out and vote for Bernie Sanders, then I don't know how Hillary Rotten Clinton maintains political legitimacy within her own party, let alone in the media, for Christ's sake. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's starting to look ridiculous on the left over there, and as I've stated, it's not about anything but political bureaucratic power. I mean, Hillary Rotten Clinton could care less about this goddamn country. She could care less, all right? And the same with Joe Biden, the same with Obama. These people are soulless bureaucrats. And I'm telling you, the whole reason why Joe Biden is trying to make his run at usurping the nomination from Hillary Rotten Clinton, because if this man becomes president, as I've stated, guess who's going to become the UN Secretary General? Barack Hussein Obama, baby. This is what it's all about. Pure, unadulterated, institutionalist, bureaucratic power. That's all it's about. I wish people would get that to their goddamn heads and stop believing the freaking two-bit rhetoric coming out of these stupid losers' mouths, for Christ's sake. It's garbage. Anyway, I believe that Trump should be victorious, obviously, in Oregon. And he should make his way straight through to the rest of the primaries that are on the agenda. And I believe he should get the nomination. But I'm telling you this right now, you've got some conservatives, believe it or not, that are still trying to plot against Donald Trump at the GOP convention. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, these people, they just can't get over it, all right? And let me tell you, the conservatives that are trying to go at Trump as it relates to the GOP-related opposition of Trump, all right? It's these goddamn evangelical, these supposed grassroots idiots. I mean, I hate to keep saying it. I hate to keep degrading conservative and evangelicals, but they're looking worse than these freaking liberals right now, all right? Look, hey, evangelicals, The people have spoken, all right? The people have spoken. There's nothing you can do about it. Now you got these idiots trying to collude through the quote-unquote grassroots level, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean in Republican legalese now. You've actually got these evangelicals trying to pressure some of these people on the RNC Rules Committee so that they can change the rules prior to the actual convention in an attempt to try to thwart Trump from getting the goddamn nomination. I mean, can you believe this crap? I mean, it's these freaking Glenn Beck, Ted Cruz, evangelical, think that they're holier than thou when these people are the biggest hypocrites in the goddamn world. These are the people that are out here trying to stop Trump, and it's utterly pathetic and it's utterly disgusting. And I cannot believe that it's these goddamn evangelicals. And their reasoning behind this, folks, and let me tell you, this is in a lot of different articles on the internet. The reason for behind this opposition to Trump because they don't like the fact that his quote his inconsistent position on taxes. And, folks, we discussed that yesterday. I mean, if you haven't heard the show, folks, go back in the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I go over the whole damn Trump tax plan in episode 266. There's nothing inconsistent about his goddamn tax plan. These idiot evangelicals that are saying this are watching the same boob tube, lamestream, mainstream media talking heads that all these other liberals are doing. It's pathetic. There is no inconsistency on this man's position on taxes. Okay, first of all, it's one of their qualms, all right? The second one is they don't like, and I'm serious, these conservative evangelical assholes said this. They don't like his foreign policy. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, what do people have against this foreign policy of America first? America first. Whatever happened to that, huh? America first. Jesus Christ, these evangelical conservative assholes, man. I'm serious. Each and every one of you evangelicals have closet skeletons, and you know it, and I know it. I mean, look at you. You're acting like liberals. You're acting like totalitarian left-wing liberals, for Christ's sake. You should be ashamed of yourself, each and every one of you evangelical assholes. Trying to conspire against Trump, for Christ's sake, because it doesn't go your way. Well, tough titty, all right? Tough titty there, evangelical conservative, holier-than-thou jerk dicks. Tough titty. I'm sick and tired of hearing about these people. I'm sorry. I'm sick and tired of hearing about the evangelical. I mean, they're making themselves look ridiculous. And now what, they're going to try to grassroots, quote unquote, the RNC Rules Committee to change the rules before the goddamn convention to thwart Trump. It's pathetic. And let me tell you something. This Donald Trump revolution, this capitalist revolution, it can't be stopped. It's way bigger than your small little evangelical minority, all right? Evangelicals. Way bigger than your little evangelical minority, all right? You idiots fell asleep at the wheel, all right? You elected a president that, put us into Iraq, that basically caused the freaking ISIS problem that we have today, and now you people think that you deserve some kind of credibility on the political capital table? Get the hell out of here, evangelicals. Get out. The party doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to us, the capitalists. That's who it belongs to. I mean, another thing they don't like is that Donald Trump doesn't touch on social issues as much as the evangelicals would like. Hey, idiot, dumb evangelicals, I was a conservative back in 2008, 2009, screaming my head off as it related to social conservative values, and you idiots, and you can look back in that archive. You can look back in that goddamn archive. You idiots laughed at me. You insulted me. You spit in my face. You same evangelical assholes that are crying and bitching now. You people were spitting in my face back when I was broadcasting as true conservative radio because I was touting these social issues and basically saying that, hey, this John Turncoat McCain, Sarah Palin ticket is basically a coronation of the liberals taking over the GOP. And that I said after that damn nomination, after that GOP convention, I stated that it was a merging of the liberals and the Republicans. There is nothing but one party. I said it. And look at this. It's proof. I mean, look at these evangelicals, for Christ's sake. It's proof. And that's why I'm saying, you're bitching about, oh, he doesn't talk about social conservatism. He doesn't talk about social issues. So what, you stupid evangelical assholes? Our country is going to hell in a handbasket thanks to the bureaucrats that you and your leftist counterparts brought into power, these career institutionalist bureaucrats that have done nothing but sold our country out, sold our children out, sold our great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren out, and what, now you think that you deserve to mouth off at this point in time when you were a part of the goddamn problem? It's a little late, evangelicals, all right? So go over there with Mitt Romney and Magic Underpants over there and go run third party. I dare you. How about that? I dare you, stupid evangelicals, to go out and run third party. All right? I dare you. You think that people are going to take Mitt Romney third time's a charm serious, for Christ's sake? I mean, whatever Mitt Romney is going to siphon from Donald Trump's electorate, for Christ's sake, is going to be nothing in comparison to what Donald Trump is bringing to the party. All right? So good riddance, evangelicals. I'm sick of you pricks. All right? You people are the most deviant, most disgusting, pathetic, closeted people on the planet. And the whole reason why you think you can get away with it is because you go to church on Sunday and, throw some goddamn money in the collection plate and think that God's given you an act of contrition. So get the hell out of here. Go vote third party, evangelical. Go. Get out. If you can't get down, then lay down. Get out of here. Sick of hearing about these evangelical pricks. Jesus Christ, we got way more problems at this point in time. This ain't the 90s, all right, social conservatives? This isn't the 90s when politics was all, tongue-in-cheek and, it was laughable and it was comical. I mean, no, this is serious business. We're on the brink of a goddamn global disaster of biblical proportions. I hate to use the term biblical, but of biblical proportions, for Christ's sake. And you idiots want to play with your pecker shaft and think that it's 1995, 96 again where you can go after somebody over a blowjob. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, folks. Not to condone, Bill Clinton's, taking advantage of an intern, but there was a lot more things to go after Bill Clinton for than that. And to be honest with you, that whole fiasco gave the leftist credibility, in my opinion, that the right had a right-wing conspiracy. And to be honest with you, I think that whole episode with Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton damaged the right-wing perspective and the right in general. And I think that Trump is bringing that back. You understand that? He's bringing back the right wing of the political spectrum into legitimacy once again with the general mainstream public. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that tirade about it, but that's enough, conservatives, all right? You're not going to change the rules, all right? You're not going to stop Trump, and if you do, you're going to have a serious problem. Serious problem. Now, let me move on, folks, because I don't want to get behind here. Sometimes I go off on soliloquies. I want to take your calls, so on and so forth. Hillary Clinton is touting Bill Clinton is going to be her economic czar. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of the devil. Speak of the devil, for Christ's sake. I mean, first of all, is Bill Clinton even healthy enough to understand anything anymore? I mean, the guy can barely construct a sentence. He looks lost. I mean, have you looked at him lately? He looks like he's got the AIDS. I mean, seriously, he looks pretty bad. All right, now, rumor is, and I've said this before, that Hillary Rotten Clinton knows Bill Clinton is sick, and she's going to utilize that within the campaign to pull on the heartstrings of those in the electorate. All right, and I'm serious. I mean, this is the new rumor that's going around out here, so don't fall for it, all right? Don't fall for it, because, I mean, all you got to do is just take a look at Bill Clinton nowadays. I mean, he looks bad, all right? He doesn't look well, all right? I mean, just take a look at him on the stump. Look at him doing stump speeches for Hillary Rotten, for Christ's sake. He doesn't look well at all. He looks horrible. But he's going to be the new economic czar, for Christ's sake, in Hillary Rotten Clinton's freaking administration. What a joke. All right, what an utter joke. I like to hear every time, I get humored by the fact that these damn Clintons believe that it was all Bill Clinton's doing that the economy of America blew up in the 90s. It wasn't anything to do with you dumb jerk-offs. It had everything to do with the innovation of technology. All right, the 90s was the technological boom. All right, it's the time when every household had to have a computer. So when every household in America had to have a computer, the computer industry blew up. And when the computer industry blew up, well, software blew up. And when software blew up, the internet blew up. And when the internet blew up, internet websites blew up. I mean, so on and so forth. Do you understand that? That's what fueled the goddamn economy in the 90s. I'm sick and tired of hearing that, oh, well, I remember Bill Clinton. He was a pretty good president. And it was a good economy during that time. He had nothing to do with it. If anything, this son of a bitch raised taxes, all right? He raised taxes. The first thing he did when he was elected during his first term, raised taxes, and it basically cost the Democrats the House and the Senate. The first time the Democrats had lost the House since, Jesus Christ, the 60s or something of that nature, for Christ's sake. That's when Newt Gingrich came in as the Speaker of the House. All right, he raised taxes. I'm serious. I'm not joking. So, you know, for Bill Clinton to take any kind of goddamn credit for the economy is laughable. It's utterly laughable. Son of a bitch. If anything, he helped destroy the economy by passing NAFTA. All right? Moreover, the left blames him for deregulating the goddamn financial industry, which they didn't technically deregulate it, but it wasn't really the deregulation that caused the goddamn crash of 2008, 2009. It was basically the government interfering in real estate is what caused the crash. I'm serious. I don't want to go over that. You could probably look back in the archive. I've described it several times. It's very complicated, but if you do want to look into it, somebody find it and post it or something, because I'm serious. All right? It was a complicated situation involving derivative securities. Derivative securities was a private marketplace amongst the banks where they bought and sold bad mortgages and bet against these bad subprime mortgages on whether or not they were going to pay off their loan or whether or not they weren't going to pay off their loan. And this was an actual marketplace that was private, of course. It was only available for the banks and the financial institutions. And then you got AIG, the insurance company, deciding to get in on this action and insuring these stupid, ridiculous derivative securities, folks. And when the contraction happened and people started losing their jobs and foreclosures started happening because of that, and the real estate prices went down the tubes. Excuse me, I mean, I get upset about it because people don't realize that it was not anything other than government that freaking caused the problem. The government had been pushing these financial institutions to put people that had no business being in houses, people that couldn't afford them, people that didn't have, sustainable income to sustain a 25, 30-year note, and they knew it. So what did the bank do? They were like, hey, the government's forcing us to, make these ridiculous loans. The government's forcing us for this crap. So, might as well make a small marketplace, make a little bit of money for Christ's sake. And that's what they did. And then you had AIG insuring these damn things, which AIG had no business insuring derivative securities. But when they did, and everything came tumbling down, and these bankers, because if they insure the bet of the derivative securities, it's a win-win situation. They get their money back at the very least because of the insurance, right? Well, that's what they did. Everybody was, waiting to get their money back from AIG, and AIG literally put everyone's insurance policies in jeopardy because of it. It was a ridiculous episode, folks. The complexity and the ridiculousness of it is going to be just like what's going to happen here in the next year, in my opinion. It's going to happen within the next year. Anyway, folks, once again, Hillary Rotten Clinton touting Bill Clinton as the economic czar if she's elected president. I don't understand how that is any kind of a selling point. Any kind of a selling point for a campaign. Any kind. Bill Clinton, for Christ's sake, what is he going to do? Is he going to go look for, other interns to philander, for Christ's sake, to gauge with goddamn cigars? Jesus Christ. Hey, I mean, what did this guy do? Did he open his door and go, hey, you over there, let's come over here, hook this up right here. All right? Oh, yeah. I mean, get out of here, Bill Clinton, you sick, willy pervert. I'm telling you, they go after Trump, because, he talks to women when he's single and, flirts with women when he's single, for Christ's sake. Here you have Bill Clinton, all right? Example after example, freaking settle out of court victims. I mean, just coming out the woodwork. That proves that this man is a sexual abuser, all right? He physically and sexually abuses women, while Hillary Rotten Clinton emotionally and mentally abuses them for having the gall, in their view, to go after Bill for his sexual and physical abuse. I'm telling you, Hillary Rotten Clinton, she didn't just condone this activity by Bill Clinton. I mean, she was his attack dog as it related to the victims that this man sexually and physically victimized, for Christ's sake. Everybody should look up Juanita Broderick. I mean, this man sexually assaulted this woman, for Christ's sake, and could care less. I mean, the whole story around how and why he sexually assaulted her is just sick. It's classic sicko, pervert, sexual predator crap. And where's the media coverage on this? Where's the mainstream media coverage on the fact that not only did Bill Clinton sexually and physically abuse women, but he used his wife, or I don't know, she enjoyed it or something. That's what it seems like to me, as an attack dog, as a pit bull against these women that would try to file charges, try to file lawsuits against the sexual and physical abuse of her husband. It's ridiculous and pathetic. Where's the mainstream media coverage on that? That's why I'm saying do not believe anything on this mainstream media. If you're watching the goddamn boob tube for your goddamn news, you're an idiot, all right? Bottom line, you've got the freaking information at your fingertips with this internet, assholes. Jesus Christ, do something about it. Anyway, folks, I want to take some calls here. I know that I go on and I sometimes forget about taking calls here. I want to hear from you. 516-453-9903. I want to hear from you. What do you have to say about some of the stuff we've discussed so far? Or do you want to discuss something? All right, we want to hear from you. All right, 619, you're on the horn, man. What's going on?
Hey, Ghost, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Kind of wanted to just touch up on a little bit of a lighter note topic. Today I just got a new job, and it feels really good. I mean, I'm happy to be back in the workforce. So there's not too much I want to go on about, but it just feels good to be back out doing something.
No, hey, congratulations first and foremost, and secondly, don't just blow the money whenever your payday comes around. All right. make sure to take that capital and make sure to make that capital work for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, you got to, clothe yourself, house yourself, feed yourself. But after those expenses, try to utilize whatever's left over to work for you, all right, to some capacity. All right, congratulations. I really appreciate your call, man. Thanks a lot, and good luck to you. Who else do we got? 269, you're on the horn. What do you want to discuss?
Hello, Ghost. This is MLP from the Horse Right chat room. We as a group have a quite lengthy question for you if you're willing to hear it.
All right, go ahead. What's going on?
Okay, so recently I saw a blog on the internet talking about Apple Corporation. What are your thoughts
Alcohol corporations? Did I hear you correct? Alcohol corporations, is that what you said?
Apple Corp.
Oh, Apple. I'm sorry, Apple. Sorry, go ahead.
What are your thoughts on tech company conglomerates making and promoting software that no longer lets you own your data, whether it is songs, movies, books, or programs? I ask this because Apple Music subscription copies and then deletes files off of your computer, whether they own them or not.
Well, I'm actually glad that you brought this subject up because this has been in the news as of late. A lot of people who have iPhones and iTunes. I don't have any Apple product. I think it's a bunch of pretentious, overpriced crap as far as I'm concerned. But of course, if you want to download music and play music, you have to exclusively do it through iTunes. And from what I understand, people are finding that their music is mysteriously disappearing, and new music is being put in its place. I mean, all kinds of nefarious, weird type of activity. And what this gentleman on the line is discussing is that because you are getting what is deemed proprietary software incorporated within the device, that proprietary software, at least what the software companies are believing, hold right to whatever information that is being dispensed via that particular application, via that particular device. Now, that's a very complicated issue, and the reason I suggest that is because during the time of the supposed piracy days of like Napster and these file sharing programs, I advocated that as long as someone purchases a computer, all right, that person should own the computer and the contents therein, okay? Now, the contents therein obviously are the operating system and, the doc files and so on and so forth. Images, videos. And I suggested, specifically as it related to peer-to-peer networking, if one owns a computer and they pay for network internet connection, they have every right to connect to another computer voluntarily and be able to exchange whatever data necessary without the threat of arrest, without the threat of any kind of surveillance, without the threat of anything, for Christ's sake. I mean, whatever data is being exchanged between two computers should be between those two computers, for Christ's sake, all right? And that includes any kind of goddamn supposed copyrighted crap, all right? So I'm telling you this right now, all right? It's no different. I look at it like, remember the old VHS tapes? If y'all are old enough to remember those, you used to be able to, record your own movies. If you had HBO, you put the VHS tape in there, you'd be able to record it. You'd give that recording to somebody, your friend, your family. I mean, that's no different than that. Now, unfortunately, in my opinion, and I didn't really want to get technical about this issue because I don't want to go over people's heads on this because not too many people are aware or that technical about some of this stuff, but I believe that the developers at this point in time, especially as it pertains to apps, okay, are utilizing this privilege that I discussed as it related to peer-to-peer networking. All right, they are utilizing that same privilege, that same leverage, and unfortunately, I think they could possibly have a case. And the reason I suggest this is because you're no longer dependent on exclusively an operating system in a computer. You are, basically utilizing an application, an application that is acting as the operating system within. And when I mean operating system, like a program, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, the operating system of the phone is nothing more than the operating system of the phone. It keeps all the hardware program running in conjunction, so on and so forth. But it doesn't run the applications. I mean, it has a marketplace for applications. It has an avenue to where you can obtain applications, but it doesn't technically own those applications, nor does it bundle those applications, which is what got Microsoft into trouble with the antitrust lawsuits as it related to Internet Explorer. So, once again, I mean, beware. It was a very good question by this young gentleman here. Beware if you have any copyrighted material, any kind of media files in, especially these iPhones. You give too much leverage to the company, in my personal opinion, with the ease of technology, because that's all you're paying for. You're paying for the ease of technology, the collaborated software with the hardware, and the stupid, the techiness of it. I don't know. People like the way it looks. I don't know. I don't care. It's a waste of money. But once again, beware, folks. Apple is deleting people's files. If you have an iPhone, you have a lot of music in there, even if you paid for it via iTunes, for Christ's sake. And that's another thing. They stopped doing the traditional iTunes business model, which probably gives them more leverage to do what they're doing now, and that's basically just, taking out people's digital media, So anyway, that's a pretty good question. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling up. Once again, I want to take your calls, 516-453-9903. Let me take a couple more callers, and then we'll move on to some Twitter shout-outs. Who else do we got going on over here? How about 520? You're on the horn. What do you want to discuss?
Hey, Ghost. I wanted to discuss something really...
Sarah figured out that by switching to Metro PCS, she gets 2 free smartphones.
Your barbecue ribs are the best.
Take the rest home with you, Sarah.
Just like she figured out that by visiting her in-laws, she doesn't have to cook for the rest of the week. You too figure it out. Get 2 free 4G LTE smartphones from top brands like Samsung and LG after instant rebate when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figure it out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included. See store or metropcs.com for details and terms and conditions.
Important. The
Go for it.
Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, I believe his name is, he's been basically threatening the United States of America by saying if Donald Trump is elected president, he's going to disinvite Trump to the UK, and especially in the fact that if America doesn't let Muslims into our country, that they're going to become violent. I mean, it's like a double standard here. If we don't let them come here, they're going to become violent, and if we do let them come here, they are going to become violent. If you know what I'm saying here.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. We discussed this the other day. Once again, RIP to London, and welcome London Stan, because that's basically what it is at this point in time. I mean, with the election of Sadiq Khan in London as the mayor, just goes to show you the immigration process coming to fruition in Britain, basically becoming political. This is what is all about. This is what all this immigration process is about. It's about cheap labor, and it's about votes. All right? That's what it's all about. It's a collusion with governments, and these are international corporations, too, and governments, to basically coordinate a migration situation so that they can get cheap labor while at the same time getting massive amounts of votes. And here you got, here in London, Stan, a perfect example of that. All right, seriously, perfect example of that. And, of course, this guy's trying to threaten America, trying to threaten us, saying that, if you don't allow Muslims in, you're gonna force them to go and be violent. You're going to be forcing them to go to be violent. Hey, what about Saudi Arabia? They haven't taken one goddamn refugee. How about them? Huh? How about some of these Middle Eastern countries? They're not taking in any of them, for Christ's sake, man. It's hypocrisy. How come you don't hear Sadiq Khan talking about those assholes? I'm telling you, man, it's disgusting. It's pathetic. What happened, Britannia? What happened? Good God. I'm telling you, London Stan is what it's called now, folks. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's take one more call, and we'll take some Twitter shout-outs here. 516-453-9903 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. We're taking some random calls, discussing what you want to discuss. Teutonic Plague, is that you? What's going on, man?
Hey, Ghost, it's me. Sorry I couldn't chime in yesterday, but I inexplicably got knocked off the line.
Oh, man, that's horrible. My bad on that. I'm telling you, it's a weird system. We got a lot of people calling up. Switchboards gets lit up. I have no idea what happens.
No, you didn't hang up. I think I might have hung up. I might have jostled the phone or whatever. These are very sensitive. I got a smartphone. I got a Droid. Very sensitive piece of technology, Ghost. Very sensitive.
Yeah, no kidding. What do you want to discuss there, Teutonic?
Well, I've got a piece of news that you might find interesting.
All right, go for it.
I'm on Reuters.com or Reuters, however you want to say it. Romeo, Echo, Uncle, Tango, Echo, Romeo, S, whatever S is in military speak, the letter after R. And apparently Trump is willing to meet North Korea's Kim Jong-un, or as I like to call him, Kim Suck Dicks.
Yeah.
And
what does it say in the article? That he's willing to actually meet him, like unilaterally, like one-on-one?
Yeah, he's willing to, apparently, let me read an excerpt. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump is willing to talk to North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, a.k.a. Kim Suck Dicks, to try to stop Pyongyang's nuclear program. And basically he's trying to stop Kim from launching these glorified bottle rockets and, giving certain people down south of the DMZ the willies. And
yeah, well, I don't blame them, for Christ's sake, because really all they want is they just want a little money so that Kim Jong-un can go and continue eating that Swiss cheese that he loves, for Christ's sake, because he went to school there, all right? And moreover, there's an electrical grid. I mean, look, this goes back to Bill Clinton. Once again, another Bill Clinton screw-up, all right? At the time when Kim Il-sung, which was Kim Jong-il's father, was in power, they were pursuing nuclear endeavors back in 1993-94. And when, Bill Clinton came into office, Kim Il-sung decided to saber rattle. And as a result, Bill Clinton basically abandoned what was called the five-party talks, which was 5 different countries attempting to talk to North Korea, to calm their asses down. Basically, Bill Clinton decided to, bypass that, talk to Kim Il-sung unilaterally, and basically allowed this agreement called the Joint Framework Agreement. You can look it up. It's online. In which the Americans unilaterally agreed to basically pay the North Koreans to stop and prevent them from pursuing their nuclear endeavors, all right? I mean, we promised them everything from an electrical grid to, just all kinds of nonsense, and we never really fulfilled it, all right? And then when George W. Bush came into office, he said that he wasn't going to oblige that agreement, and that's when Kim Jong-il decided that he was going to go and turn on those nuclear reactors and start pursuing nuclear weapons. And the damn whole country has been a thorn on the ass of the world ever since. So once again, that's why we're still dealing with North Korea. North Korea just wants money. That's all they want. They just want money. I mean, they can't afford to sustain nuclear weapons, for Christ's sake. I mean, they can barely sustain to afford their own military artillery, for Christ's sake, man. It's killing the people. I mean, you already had Kim Jong-un talking about on state media to prepare for famine. He's telling his people to prepare for famine while this idiot keeps getting bigger and fatter and bigger and bigger. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, thanks for the call, Teutonic Plague. I really appreciate it. It's really interesting if it is true that he's willing to talk to the North Korean leader. I doubt that he's going to go out there or going to have Kim Jong-un come in. He's going to send a diplomat or somebody over there to shut his ass up. But something needs to be done, for Christ's sake, because he is giving everybody in the region a little bit of nilly-willies, to use Teutonic Plague's term. I mean, you even have Japan, concerned, on high alert. South Korea, so on and so forth. So, interesting. It's very interesting to say the least. Anyway, folks, we're approaching the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio Show. I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank you for tuning in with me. Please follow me on Twitter, folks. The Twitter name to follow is Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. And if you want a Twitter shout-out right here, right now, live on the broadcast, all you have to do is retweet the first tweet in my Twitter account, the one that says True Capitalist Radio Now Live. That's the one you have to retweet to get a freaking Twitter shout-out right here on the broadcast, all right? Do we have any Twitter shout-outs to be had, engineer? Well, we got a couple of Twitter shout-outs, and we're going to go ahead and do them right now. All right, we got the Lost JoJo in the house. Coast Guard on 6th Street. Look, man, that isn't funny. Once again, I hate to keep beating this dead horse, but we are witnessing unbelievable rains that just won't stop. And it's not just rain. You think, I'd be happy by just, sitting outside my high-rise balcony listening to the calmings of the rain. I'm talking 60-mile-per-hour winds, for Christ's sake, in some cases. I'm talking freaking hail. I'm talking hail the size of apples. It's raining apples, for Christ's sake. And for you people to continuously make jokes about it pisses me off. It pisses me off. So stop it. Just stop it. They're talking about more hail again. They're talking about more hail. Son of a bitch. Anyway, we got It's Scourge in the house. The Somalian Slut. Okay, that's interesting. Taco Tuesday. That's right. It's Taco Tuesday. We got Father Figure Ghost. We got, I'm not saying that for Christ's sake. We got Cadu 17, Ghosty Head. We've got Emperor Reptile in the house, Shady Sandsman, Crippleton Radio. Shove it up your ass, all right? Shove it up your ass. Dumbasses, for Christ's sake. True Atlantis Radio, Transgender Dog. Jesus Christ. Ghost confirmed for Santa. Jesus Christ, you son of a bitch. What were you trying to imply with that goddamn name, you son of a bitch? Anyway, we got, I'm not saying that name. We got Ward 24 in the house. Bureaucrat Cripple. Man, shove it up your ass, all right? First of all, I'm not a cripple. And secondly, I would never, and I mean never, be a goddamn bureaucrat, boy. Don't you understand that? Never. Never be a goddamn bureaucrat, boy. Jesus Christ. We got Brandy _Rose in the house. What's going on? Who else do we got? We got Based Loler. We've got, I'm not saying that, Palin for Trump VP. Screw you. No way. No way it's going to happen. I don't believe it. I think that Ben Carson was just talking out of his damn Kookster evangelical derriere. All right? No way it happens. No way it happens. Jesus Christ. No way it happens. And look, here's another one, Trump Palin 216. It's not going to happen. Stop it. Just stop it. I mean, it'll be a freaking nightmare for me, man. It'll be a freaking nightmare. Trump, if you're listening, please don't choose Sarah Palin. Please don't do it. I'm not even going to think about it. Screw you people. I'm not even going to think about it. We got Artron Havoc in the house, Choco Latte. Always a rogue in the place. A capitalist for Trump. Regular TCA in the house. What's going on? We got, I'm not going to say that, you piece of garbage. Houstalanis, real funny, you asshole. True Caliphate Radio. Yeah, real funny, you stupid moron. What's going on, Angry Grandpa? Jesus Christ, these sick-ass names, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. XX420 in the house. Once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out right here live on the broadcast, all you have to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, PoliticsGhost. We're going to go ahead and take a couple more because I'm telling you, these goddamn names are pissing me off. I mean, they are pissing me off, to say the goddamn least. Jesus Christ. Tinfoil Texan, just shove it up your ass. Capitalist UK, Ann and the Wizard in the house. Poseidon Liquid Assets, Liquid Markets. Look, that's enough, all right? That's enough of the goddamn rate joke. That's enough. Enough. Jesus Christ. Texas drowning in debt, for Christ. Jesus Christ. I'm sick of this crap. I'm giving you idiot shout-outs, for Christ's sake, boy. Can't believe you people. I mean, it's raining out here in Texas, man. This is serious business. I mean, it's hailing. I've never seen so much hail in my life. I just haven't seen it. I haven't seen this much hail, this much freaking rain. I mean, God damn it, Harp, stop it. Just stop. Stop it, Harp, you piece of crap. Stop. I've had enough goddamn rain. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. I've had enough goddamn rain. Freaking rain, rain, go away, come back another freaking day. Damn it. Go away. Stop it, Harp. Just stop it. Good God. And you too, you troll terrorist, you cyber vermin. Stop it. Stop it with the rain jokes. Stop it with the water jokes. Stop it with the hail jokes. Just stop already. Jesus Christ. Here, give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Just stop it. I'm warning all of you. Just stop it. Give me my drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Take a sip of this scotch. Telling you, man, just to take the goddamn edge off from you freaking trolls, man. Just take the goddamn edge off. I'm only doing a couple of more of that shit, for Christ's sake. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitches are really starting to piss me off with all this crap. I'm not joking around, you son of a bitch. You people are pissing me off. Anyway, we got Angry Man Jew in the house. Jesus Christ. Look at it. Rainy day trading. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Oh, my God. Finchy Bird in the house. Oh, my God. These sick, twisted names, for Christ's sake. Enough of these sick names. And look, I'm not... Let me take a deep breath. Let me calm my ass down, because I know you sons of bitches. You know, I know you sons of bitches. I'm not going to let you ruin this Taco Tuesday. I'm not going to let you ruin it, all right? Anyway, we got Sergeant SMT Maestema in the house. Ghost is Hulk Hogan. No, I'm freaking not Hulk Hogan, for Christ's sake. Submarine, Texas. Look, enough, all right? Enough. What's going on to G out there? Zayakai in the house. Geez, quit harping on it. Quit harping on it. You quit harping on it. Quit harping on it, for Christ's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, real funny, huh? Quit harping on it. Go shove it up your ass. Son of a bitch. I've had enough. That's enough Twitter shout-outs. Get him off my screen, engineer, and give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. I've had just about enough of Twitter goddamn shout-outs. I had just about enough of it. Quit harping on it. Shove it up your ass. Anyway, folks, sorry about that. This is my attempt at trying to make the damn show a little interactive, and this is the kind of thanks I get, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. It just makes me sick. Anyway, folks, let me move on with the broadcast, for Christ's sake. I don't want to give any more time to these troll terrorists and these cyber vermin. Anyway, once again, we were talking about how Hillary Clinton wants to tout Bill Clinton as her economic czar. That's completely insane and ridiculous, all right? Why is Bernie Sanders winning yet losing? That's one of the headlines in some of the papers today. Why is Bernie winning yet losing? And I've been saying this time and time again, all right? I mean, it doesn't matter if Bernie Sanders wins these damn freaking dumbass primaries and caucuses. The damn super delegates, the ones who really choose who the nominee is, are all in Hillary's pocket. And I'm saying that Bernie Sanders is not making much of a case for him being legitimate in this race. I think that he's a ringer. I think he's being put there for a variety of different reasons, one of which, in my opinion, is to put money in his campaign contribution account so he can ride in the sunset in Vermont in a nice fat retirement. I'm serious. I mean, what has been this idiot's campaign? What is it? Hey, I'm Bernie Sanders, and I will make it the law to make sure that you get free health care, that you get free college, that you get free Cadillacs, that you get free everything, just as long as you vote for Bernie Sanders for president, and I'll make sure that you and your family go into a gulag for 40 or 50 years. Thank you, and have a good night. Give me a freaking break. Why is Bernie Sanders winning yet losing? He's losing because he wants to lose. He's a ringer. I mean, he's got a financial benefit first and foremost. Secondly, I think that he's earning himself some political capital within the Democratic Party. He is an institutionalist elite candidate within the Bureaucratic Party, or the Democratic Bureaucratic Party. And I'm telling you, that's why he's not making a big fuss about him losing. He's not making a big fuss about it. This 75-year-old prostate-infected windbag knows what he's doing. Do you understand that? This is a guy that didn't get a freaking job until he was 40. And then when he finally got a job, the job he got was to go and sign people up on welfare. Oh, what a Jesus Christ. I mean, what a quintessential dumbass bureaucratic Bernie Sanders. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't even want to talk about this 75-year-old prostate-infected idiot anymore. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of his stupid, kooky Doc Brown from Back to the Future look. I'm tired of his rhetoric. I'm tired of his fakery. I'm tired of his socialism. I'm tired of his hypocrisy. I'm tired of Bernie Sanders. I'm tired of him. I mean, that's why Trump is calling this stupid old prostate-infected windbag out. You either run as an independent or you never really cared. And you basically brought the supposed disenchanted people's moralities up, and then you're going to stomp it down to the ground. Typical leftist tactics, isn't it? Typical leftist tactics. Do you Bernie Sanders fans feel the burn? Do you feel the burn, Bernie Sanders fans? You feel the burn in your crotch? Feel it. Remember it. Take a picture of it and make sure that you remember it, because that's how everybody who's going to sell you socialism is going to treat you, like disposable road trash. Like disposable road trash. So go ahead, take a picture. All right, do whatever it takes. Remember it, savor it, smell it. Smell it and eat it. Eat it! And remember, folks, because this is going to be the campaign for you stupid morons to remember that just because some old prostate-infected idiot claiming to be a socialist claims he's going to give you this, is going to give you that, doesn't mean dick. All right? Wake up and smell the coffee. All right? Reality. It's all about money, morons. Regardless of whatever damn political romantic idea that's in your stupid, simple heads. Like I said, folks, communists and socialists, they still need money. I mean, they need money. The only difference is that in communist and socialist models, the money is exclusively spent by the damn bureaucrats. And in capitalism, the people keep their money. The people, the worker, the taxpayer, the capitalist. So feel the burn, Bernie Sanders fans. Feel it right in your crotch. Stupid morons. You deserve it. People are idiots. All of you. And on that note, let's go move on to Obama. Obama today marks Homophobia and Transphobia Day. I'm telling you, these liberals cannot stop beating a goddamn dead horse with this issue, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm serious. All right? I mean, just come out of the closet already, Obama, for Christ's sake. All right? I mean, just come out the closet and tell everybody that, Michelle is a tranny. All right? Have you noticed that even Alex Jones is talking about this now? Huh? How quaint. How freaking quaint. But as I stated, I've always thought that this was a man, baby. All right? Aside from the bulges in her crotch area that have been caught numerous times on camera, all right? I mean, her body is disproportionate to what a woman's figure should be. Her shoulders are too wide. Her hips aren't big enough. All right, no tranny can get that hourglass shape that is basically natural on women. All right, I mean, this is a man. All right, now what I don't understand is, okay, it's a man, it's the first tranny. Why exactly did Obama have to lie about all this? If he's such an advocate for gays and LGBT and all this other crap, why did he have to hide that? Why did he have to hide it? I mean, as I stated, for you folks that are like, there's no way, come on, you're obnoxious. Michelle Obama transgendered, come on, dude. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you go and find me a goddamn picture of Michelle Obama pregnant? All right? Go find me one right now. You can't find it. Go find me a goddamn picture of Michelle Obama pregnant. Go find it for me. You can't find it. I don't know who those kids are, to be honest with you, for Christ's sake. Remember, these are leftists out here. Leftists are one of the most sickest, immoral, pathetic, disgusting groups of individuals on the planet. For Christ's sake. I mean, beating a dead horse with this issue. Look, we're in America, LGBT. I mean, there is nowhere else in the world where you can be more openly gay than there are in America, man. I mean, I live in Austin, Texas. I mean, they're all over the place nowadays, for Christ's sake. Do you think that you could do this in Middle Eastern countries, LGBT, huh? You think you can go out and partake in the activities that you're doing in Saudi Arabia, in Iran, and some of these Middle Eastern countries that you advocate that are, not all Muslims are bad. You couldn't do it. Do you understand that, LGBT? You'd be murdered in the Islamic world. You'd be persecuted in other parts of the world. I mean, I don't understand why you people, and I'm saying you people is because I'm talking about you freaking LGBTQ people that are utilizing sexuality as your identifier as a human being. I mean, I think it's pretty ridiculous and non-self-respectful when the only thing that defines you as a human being is sexuality. All right? I mean, why do you think women, now they're starting to believe that, like, what is that stupid Amber Rose, that bald piece of trash, trying to talk against slut-shaming? Like slut-shaming is a bad deal? Where do you think she's getting this idea from? From you gays, all right? Because she figures, hey, I'm a slut. I like to go out and get trained, freaking 5 guys at a time. Whatever the hell this broad does, I have no idea. All right? I mean, it's just my opinion. She's saying that she's a slut. That's what sluts do. All right? She's out there saying don't shame her. But the reason no one's basically heeding that call, folks, is because when you define yourself based on sexuality, you have no self-respect. I mean, you have no credibility. You have no substance. You have no intellectual curiosity. I mean, so the only thing that you have is to define yourself solely based upon how you like to screw. I mean, and that's why I'm saying, I mean, I've had just about enough of this subject matter, all right? Like, look, I am not against the homosexual community. If you want to go and do whatever you do, that's fine. I don't care. If you're a capitalist, As a matter of fact, a lot of these goddamn homosexuals, LGBTQs, they're all workers. I mean, they're waiters, they cut hair, they work in the service industry, so on and so forth. And these people are paying 45% taxes because they're high earners, for Christ's sake. And yet because these leftists pander to their ridiculous cause, because, look, let me tell you something. With all due respect, I do not hate gays. I do not hate transgenders. I don't like lesbos, to be honest with you. I mean, look, I don't like the bull dyke lesbo. I'm sorry. I mean, that's my personal preference. I don't hate them. I don't think they should be oppressed. I just don't particularly take them serious. I'm sorry. But I don't hate anybody, all right? But let me tell you, you LGBTQ community people that are pandering with this leftist agitation, you're causing an element of hatred directed towards your community that has not been fostered ever, in my personal opinion. You're turning people that would otherwise be for your so-called agenda and letting you go out and do whatever the hell you want to do, you are turning those people against you by allowing yourselves to be poster whores for the leftists and the liberals. All right? I mean, Obama marks homophobia, transphobia day. I mean, come out the closet already. I mean, Jesus Christ, we should have an AIDS HIV check on Obama at this point in time. I think this guy's getting emaciated. I think that he's a little gaunt, to say the least, for Christ's sake. And this man continuously pushing forth this issue as a divisive measure of the country is not only irresponsible, but it kind of proves to me that there is an internal motive within this man, and that internal motive probably goes in him 12 inches every night via Michelle Obama, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, once again, my suggestion to the LGBTQ community, I would start backing off. That's a bad term. I would start backing up. Well, that's also a bad term, for Christ's sake. Anyway, just stop, all right? Allowing the leftists to hijack your so-called cause and you championing this crap. Because I'm telling you, people that were once on your side, I'm starting to see them out here in Austin, Texas. They're starting to turn against you folks. Because now you folks, you've already have everything. You got gay marriage, you got gay rights, you can now have oral copulation between two men across the street from an elementary school, and it's protected by the First goddamn Amendment now. I don't know what you people are continuously bitching about. I mean, now it's the bathrooms, the next what? I mean, this is ridiculous, and it's very irresponsible of the LGBTQ community to allow the leftists and the Democrats to pander to this crap. It's ridiculous. Anywhere else in the world, you folks would be persecuted, if not be brought to death. I'm serious. I mean, you are in the freest country as it pertains to your free sexual hedonism, your sexuality, than in anywhere else in the world. I mean, do you people understand this? All right, it seems to me that you have a very hard time understanding this, and you're having a major malfunction, and it's possibly because, I don't know, too much sexual bad meat in the can. I don't know, and I don't care. But I'm tired of these issues being brought up every single goddamn day. I'm tired of them. Enough of this crap. Enough of bathroom debates. Enough of the freaking LGBTQ. Enough of this crap. Enough. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I'm tired of the crap. Enough of this crap, all right? These people are a minority, a small minority in our country, for Christ's sake, and they are taking the majority of the political, social debate in this country. And it's because of the leftists. It's because of the Democrats. And these people in the community, in the LGBTQ community, are allowing it to happen. So anyway, that's enough. That's enough of that subject matter, for Christ's sake. I'm tired of talking about it. It's stupid. It's pathetic. Anyway, let me move on to the last subject matters of the broadcast, and we'll go ahead and move on to Radio Graffiti. The White House keeps an Obama advisor from testifying about the Iranian nuke deal. And if you folks aren't familiar, Iran came out yesterday and said that during the negotiation process of this Iranian nuclear deal, Obama told the Iranians to keep their ballistic missile project a secret. I I mean, you see Mr. Diplomacy over here can't even, negotiate these people by buying them off to keep a goddamn secret, all right? That's how much they respect Barack Obama. I mean, Barack Obama gave Iran $158 billion U.S. taxpayer dollars. Let me repeat that again. $158 billion, with a B, billion taxpayer dollars so that they can, quote, stop their nuclear production of nuclear weapons, for Christ's sake. What a joke. I mean, they were just testing ballistic missiles earlier in the week, and then when the West got up in arms and said, hey, we had a deal, Iran said, hey, it was part of the deal, but Obama said that we needed to keep our ballistic missile testing secret, but this is legal. I mean, can you believe this crap? And that's why they're calling, these advisors to testify, to ask a few questions, for Christ's sake. You got to ask them a few questions. But this White House advisor in particular, that was a key player in the Iranian nuke deal, is being prevented from testifying because of, quote, executive privilege. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, can you believe this totalitarian White House, this totalitarian government, for Christ's sake? I mean, these people entered us into an agreement that we don't even really know the crux of, and by the time they did it, it was ridiculous. $158 billion taxpayer dollars to the Iranian people. They don't even need to build a freaking nuclear bomb. They can buy it with that money now. They could buy it with that money. Yeah, that's just perfect diplomacy, isn't it? Huh, Mr. Yes, we can, Mr. Change? Oh, my God. And then when, we got the freaking Congress, we got people wanting to ask him a few questions about it and trying to get a goddamn advisor in this Iranian deal to testify, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. He's not going to do it. He's asserting his, quote, executive privilege. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, what is this world coming to, man? What is it going to take before you people start waking the hell up, man? And I'm not talking about the people on the Trump train. Believe me. I mean, we're going full steam ahead. I understand that the people on the Trump train know what's going on. That's why they're voting for Donald Trump. I'm talking about the rest of these nimrods. I'm talking about these pea-heads that are still voting for Hillary Rotten Clinton amidst all the controversy, all the criminality, all the crap that's coming out about this woman. I'm talking about these idiots that are going to vote for frickin' Bernie Sanders, for Christ's sake, even though socialism has been a consummate failure throughout history. When are you people going to freaking wake up? God. Anyway, folks, once again, the White House is prohibiting an Obama advisor from testifying about the Iranian nuke deal, and I think that there's something to hide because I think Iran just basically outed whatever in the hell was being negotiated under the table as it relates to this Iranian nuke deal, because once they had these ballistic missile tests earlier in the week, they came out yesterday and said, yeah, well, Obama told us it was okay, just as long as we kept it a secret. We kept it a secret, everything's going to be okay. But, hey, there was cameras there. You people saw it. I can't do nothing about it. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, when the hell are you people going to wake up? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me move on, folks. A leaked letter reveals that the Prime Minister was plotting an anti-Brexit campaign during the supposed renegotiations with the European Union. Oh, that's got to chap the asses of the people of Britannia. I mean, good Lord. I mean, good God. According to the letter that was leaked, it's basically implicating that Dave Cameron was coordinating with big corporate British business to try to hype an anti-Brexit campaign. He was basically telling some of the major corporations on the FTSE, which is the stock exchange for Europe, basically to say negative things, impending doom on their conference calls and when they released, conference reports and quarterly reports. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, this was a coordinated attempt on trying to scare people out of voting for the Brexit. I mean, this is damning evidence. This is damning stuff, for Christ's sake. And once again, I mean, this was during the time that Dave Cameron was trying to push forth the idea that he was renegotiating. He wasn't renegotiating dick. All right? He never wanted to leave to begin with. All right, and now he's been implicated in this goddamn letter that basically shows that he had been plotting against the whole goddamn thing since the beginning. I mean, it's a conspiracy, for Christ's sake. I can't believe it, man. I'm serious. I mean, Britannia. R.I.P. Britannia. I really hope that everybody goes out and votes in June, man. I really hope so. And you know, what's really sad is that when our president, Barack Obama, went over there and tried to threaten the European people, or excuse me, Britannia, tried to threaten Britannia right in front of Dave Cameron while he was sitting there with a shit-eating grin, trying to threaten that trade relations will be disrupted if the Britannia votes to exit the EU. I mean, what the hell is this idiot talking about? Right now, under the current economic system that is being participated by Britannia in the EU, none of their trade deals go through Britannia anyway. They go through Brussels. All right, so I mean, what the hell does freaking Obama? What is he talking about? All right, they don't even have any trade deals with America. Stupid idiot Obama. What a joke. What a joke. And every one of you people that voted for this man, you people got blood on your hands. You understand that? I'm serious. Each and every one of you people that voted for Barack Obama, how can you people sleep at night? How can you people sleep at night? I'm serious. This man destroyed the country, turned everybody into poor citizens dependent on the government. There's hardly any more there's hardly any more full-time jobs anymore thanks to Obamacare. I mean, how can you people that voted for this man sleep at night? You should all be ashamed of yourselves, man. Each and every one of you pieces of trash. Jesus Christ. Once again, leaked letter reveals that the Prime Minister, David Cameron, was plotting an anti-Brexit campaign during the EU renegotiation. What a joke. Anyway, did you hear that Russia, the Ruskies, they're going to restore their missile system after the U.S. turns on the defense shield? And, of course, folks, these are the new weapons that America is putting forth in Eastern Europe in an attempt to deter the Russians to some capacity. I have no idea. But seriously, the Russians are already saying that they're going to restore the missile defense system because, you know, for whatever reason, this Zbigniew Brzezinski foreign policy that has been that has been implemented by the Obama administration, that's why they're taking a step back towards radical Islam, and they're focusing their attentions on China and Russia. I mean, it's not an accident that China and Russia have been in the news as of late. I mean, this is what Obama wants to confront. He wants to confront Russia. Or actually, it's Zbigniew Brzezinski. It's not necessarily Obama. I don't think Obama knows what the hell he's doing. I think all he cares about is if he's at the Golden State Warriors game shucking and jiving with freaking Steph Curry or something, all right? But once again, they want a confrontation with Russia. They want a global confrontation, and I think these people are sick. I sincerely believe that these people are nuts. And that's why you should never trust a career politician. I mean, this should be the end. After Donald Trump is elected president, this should be the end of the career politician. The absolute, utter end. I mean, we have no business going back to the Cold War, folks. I mean, what the hell are we doing? What, we're going to have a global nuclear conflict? I mean, we pay off Iran $158 billion for the goddamn nuclear deal, and yet we're going to confront Russia, who's got like thousands of nuclear warheads. We're going to confront China, who's got thousands of nuclear warheads, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's just mutual destruction. It's sick, man. It's stupid. I mean, I don't understand what's going on here. What kind of foreign policy that this moron that's in power is implementing, but it's complete insanity, all right? It's insanity. And that's what makes Donald Trump's candidacy, his candidacy so important, man. It's an America First foreign policy, and that's what we need, and that's what needs to be implemented. So be aware that Russia is going to restore its missile system because the United States insists on, you know, transferring these missile systems into Eastern Europe, Poland, Ukraine, these types of areas, which is making goddamn Russia feel a little uneasy, to say the least. So here we go, World War IV, right around the corner. Thanks, Obama. Yes, we can, huh, you silly bastard. Jesus Christ. Anyway, last and certainly not least, the death of socialism in Venezuela. Have you all heard the news that is coming out of there? It's complete and utter chaos. It's utter chaos. I talked about it yesterday. I want to talk about it today, folks. As days go by, the stories are getting worse and worse. People are getting hungry out there, rolling blackouts 5 hours a day. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's getting pathetic. All right? They are resorting to eating their cats and dogs at this point in time, folks. I kid you not. That's how bad it is getting in Venezuela, and it's time for the Venezuelan people to start to rise up and start calling for Nicolas Maduro's fat head. Start calling for that fat-headed burrito-eating head. Because let me tell you, man, I mean, that's sad. I mean, that's just utterly sad when these people are resorting to eating dogs and cats because the lack of food that is provided. And the reason there's a lack of food, folks, is because, remember, this is socialism, remember? The government's supposed to supply all this crap. But unfortunately, the government, the Venezuelan government, didn't allocate the resources properly. You see, they're not business folks. They're not economists. They're idiots, all right? So what they decided to do, and I've said this time and time again, but it bears repeating because we got a lot of dumbass Bernie Sanders supporters that believe that if socialism is implemented that it's going to be a damn utopia. Take a look at Venezuela right now and take a look at the images coming out of there. That's socialism for you, Bernie Sanders fans. That's socialism. That's the culmination of it. That's the ending of it. It always ends the same. But the reason Venezuela doesn't have any resources anymore, no food, no toilet paper, no regular consumer goods, is because the government is supposed to supply all that. And unfortunately, 95% of the government's revenues in Venezuela comes from the sale of oil. That's right, it comes from the sale of oil. Now, unfortunately, oil has taken a big downturn. I mean, remember, we saw it as low as, $28 a barrel at one point here in the past 6 months? I mean, Jesus Christ, the barrel was worth more than the damn oil at one point, and that basically took a huge dent in the purchasing power of the Venezuelan socialist government. I mean, they started seeing rationings of certain products and consumer goods way back when the crash of the oil markets happened. When 95% of your country's revenues is produced with oil, and the oil takes a huge crash, things are gonna get a little bit tight, to say the least. And let me tell you, it's gotten bad in Venezuela. Okay, these idiot central planners, these bureaucrats, didn't have enough foresight to diversify their investments. Instead, they decided that they were going to completely and solely depend on 95% of the revenue being brought in by selling oil in the world market. And now, folks, not only do they have that problem, but they can't even electrify their communities any longer because they're having a drought in Venezuela, which is rather ironic. We're having excuse my French, we're having freaking rain all over the place out here in Texas, and yet they can't get a drop of rain out there. And the genius central planners of the socialist government of Venezuela decided that they were going to invest most of their energy resources into hydroelectricity, which of course requires dams, which requires water. And when there's a drought, that means there's not enough goddamn water to electrify the cities, hence why this idiot is rolling blackouts 5 hours a day and cutting down the workday to 2 days a week. All right? This is socialism. This is the culmination of it all. You people need to wake up and realize that's the way it is, all right? Stop politically romanticizing the idea of socialism. It all ends the same. All you socialist idiots, just take a look at the images coming out of Venezuela. That is what happens to all socialist models, you stupid morons. When are you people going to learn? Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, without any further ado, folks, let's just go ahead and get right into everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about radio graffiti. That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call right now at 516-453-9903, and when I call on your Skype name or on your area code, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind, for Christ's sake, all right? Whatever it is that's on your mind. All right, now, once again, go ahead, give me a call, 516-453-9903, and if you want to be called on, as soon as you hear my voice on the phone, push number 1 on your keypad so that I can call on you so I know that you're calling for Radio Graffiti, all right? And before we get into anything else, please follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. And we do this live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Spread it around like wildfire. All right. Do we have any callers here, engineer? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. All right. 949 Radio Graffiti.
They would actually eat their cats and dogs. Oh, my God. It's gross.
Yeah, I'm serious, man. I mean, welcome to socialism. 831 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. This Piggy here. I wanted to come in and let you know that I divorced Kermit, have custody of his child, and I'm now planning on pursuing as much Alabama blasphemy as I can.
Yeah, well, good for you, Miss Piggy, you fat-me-ass ham-bone. 708 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, sup, it's G. I just wanted to say Happy Taco Tuesday. I'm eating some tacos right now, man.
Hey, thanks a lot, G, and happy Taco Tuesday to you, baby. 210 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, with these freaking remixes. 773 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, happy Taco Tuesday. Manhood Magic here. Shout out to the engineer and shout out to you. Please keep me on the line.
Hey, all right. Thanks a lot. Be sure to press 1 so you're no longer on cue for Radio Graffiti. 727 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I hope you die of drug overdose, you fucking cripple.
Yeah, that's funny. You sound like some stupid loser that can barely stumble and mumble your own damn sentence fragment out of your damn cocksucker. 269 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, this is the MLP again. Thanks for the shout-outs, and thanks for putting up with the endless trolls.
Hey, thanks very much for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Baltimore Trucker Radio Graffiti. Get the hell out of here, Donald Trump. Get out. The party doesn't belong to you. It belongs to Ted Cruz. That's who it belongs to. So shut up with that splice, all right? Shut up with that damn splice, for Christ's sake. The GOP belongs to the capitalists. It's ours now. It belongs to us, and don't you ever forget it, boy. 248 Radio Graffiti.
I can't believe you put your granny in a coffin floating down the Texan rivers, you son of a bitch.
Oh, stupid idiot. That's lame as hell. 205 Radio Graffiti. I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and thank you for tuning in with me. Please retweet the broadcast, all right? Don't play me with the goddamn freaking Soviet Union national anthem, you jerk dick. 810 Radio Graffiti.
It just goes to show you why Donald Trump doesn't give a crap about you. If you want my personal opinion, I think that Trump is a blind, racist, bureaucratic shit.
Shove it up your ass, all right? Donald Trump is the man who sparked the capitalist revolution that is spreading not only throughout America, but throughout the world. And don't you ever forget it, you damn troll terrorist. Don't you ever forget it, boy. Once again, this is Radio Graffiti. You can go ahead and partake in the show and call up 516-453-9903. When I call on your Skype name or on your area code, you got 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever the hell you want to say. 615 Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. Helen Keller deaf mutes, for Christ's sake. Hey, look, why are you going to sit there for an hour and not say a goddamn thing? 347 Radio Graffiti.
Are you kidding me? God damn it, what you freaking
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? 940 Radio Graffiti.
Ghostly, you better get in that Aryan Ark of yours so you'll be ready to sail across the Lone Star Ocean.
Oh, shut up! Shut up with the rain jokes! Shut it up! 330 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, are you feeling the Johnson?
What the hell is that supposed to mean, for Christ's sake? Are you talking about Gary Johnson or your mother's Johnson? 954 Radio Graffiti.
Great show, Ghost. Keep me on the line.
Hey, I appreciate it. Push 1 to go back into the queue there, or to the queue, excuse me. We've got 619 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, it's Asho. What do you think about the GoFundMe project, the 9/11 Redux?
Well, you know, it's interesting. I do believe if I'm not mistaken, that's the businessman that wants to recreate the 9/11 attacks to see if the actual planes could cause the World Trade Center to melt and break down. I think go with it. You know, go with it. Go for it, baby. I mean, let's end the debate once and for all right? 610 Radio Graffiti.
Donald Trump is the engineer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't mess with the engineer, for Christ's sake, all right? Don't mess with the engineer. They're messing with you, engineer. Leave him alone, all right? Leave the engineer alone. 813 Radio Graffiti. Oh, man, we got another true capitalist penis up in here. Who else we got? 863 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost RuneScape Capitalist. Just wishing you a happy Taco Tuesday, and please keep me on the line.
All right, appreciate it. Just push number 1 if you could, please. Who else we got? 318 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I just want to say I'm a big fan. Shout out to Capicoli and Mr. Kelso, gay life partners forever. Woo!
Gay life partners forever, as long as they're capitalists, all right? 832 Radio Graffiti. Oh, hold on, I didn't put you on. 832 Radio Graffiti, my bad.
Hey, Ghost, shout out to you, man. You're so awesome, but fuck the engineer. He's such a pussy.
Oh, everybody's dissing the engineer. Why are they dissing the engineer, man? Come on. Stop dissing the engineer. A real black guy, Radio Graffiti.
Hello there, Ghost. I am your fairy wish prince, and I shall unsaddle you from your wheelchair so you can run and dance and play like the boy you never were. Simply pinch my bottom 3 times and I will grant you 1 wish. Anything your heart desires is yours for the taking. For an extra wish, you may suck on this tube until a magic potion flies into your mouth and gives you superpowers. The choice is yours, Ghost, but yours alone. So I implore you, Ghost, to choose wisely, for your wish could rip apart the very fabric of space and time.
Oh, my God. Sick crap. A freaking gay genie, for Christ's sake. A gay genie. Jesus Christ. Fruity-ass bastards, man. Fruit bowls, man. Cave Johnson, Radio Graffiti.
Sarah figured out that by switching to Metro PCS, she gets 2 free smartphones.
Your barbecue ribs are the best.
Take the rest home with you, Sarah.
Just like she figured out that by visiting her in-laws, she doesn't have to cook for the rest of the week. You too figure it out. Get 2 free 4G LTE smartphones from top brands like Samsung and LG after instant rebate when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figure it out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included. See store or metropcs.com for details and terms and conditions.
Pickering and apples. 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 Pickering and apples.
I mean, Jesus Christ! Damn it! I told you to stop! Stop with the rain jokes! Stop with the hail jokes and stop it! Good God, man! Son of a bitch, you're gonna make remixes now? You're gonna make remixes of this crap? I mean, good. Damn it! God damn it! Oh my God! I mean, we don't need any more rain. We don't need anybody making fun of all the rain. You know, we really don't need this crap, man. You understand that? We don't need this crap. We don't appreciate it. I'm telling you, you sons of bitches. You sons of bitches keep this up. I'm telling you, son of a bitch, I got 2 words for you. Punitive damages! Jesus Christ. Give me the freaking mic. I'm warning you, sons of bitches. Enough of this crap. Karaskin, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, just wanted to let you know that I am graduated since a week ago. I was kind of busy with the ceremony and all that. Cheers.
Hey, thanks, Karaskin. I appreciate it, and congrats on graduating, man. Keep your head up and go look for those jobs, man. They're out there. We got Dick Breath, Radio Graffiti. Palin for DP. Trump, if you're listening, please choose Sarah Palin. Please do it. It's gonna shut up. Shut up. I never said that, and I would never say that crap. You splicing piece of trash. 732 Radio Graffiti.
Let's make America great again and fuck the bureaucrats.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. Screw the bureaucrats. Screw them all to hell. 269 Radio Graffiti.
Hi, Ghost. I'm a huge fan, and thanks to you, you've inspired me to be a capitalist and make my own company called Wet and Wild Austin, Texas for boat tours with little people involved.
You son of a bitch. Shut up. Just shut your stupid little smug mouth. Jesus Christ. A real human being. Radio Graffiti.
Give me that goddamn
catheter engineer. Go there and do your job. And me.
Oh my God.
Oh God! Just shut up. Shut him up. Shut him off. Skeletor Skype Radio Graffiti.
Let me tell you something. I'm getting so into this cock deal that tonight I'm gonna ask my wife to do the black guy penis. All right.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Shove it up your ass with that sick ass crap. I don't even understand that stupid sick-ass fetish, for Christ's sake. I don't even get it. Something wrong with people. There's something seriously wrong with cuckolds. There's something seriously malfunctioning in their damn brains, in my opinion, all right? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? Thai Fruit Dragon, Radio Graffiti.
I've never seen so much hail in my life. I mean, God damn it, Art. Stop it. Just stop.
All right, stop making me sound like half a tard, for Christ's sake, and stop splicing me in mid-show. That's internet butt stalker-esque, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, freaking Christ. 615 Radio Graffiti.
Hi, this is Cuckolding Princess Corinne, and this is kind of an intro to my 8 steps of cuckolding. You all know that I'm a cuckolding princess, and I do it for fun. I don't do it for your pleasure. I do it for mine.
Oh, yeah, you sick-ass twisted broad. Go get your turkey tits ass and put your ass back in the kitchen, you boring, stupid slut bag. Jesus Christ. 313 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost baby Buzz, I'm back. Did you miss me?
No, not that internet butt stalker. No. I'm going to pretend I didn't even hear that scumbag. Jesus Christ. Teutonic Plague, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, shout out to the engineer. Happy Taco Tuesday. And I really hate to stick my neck out like this, but you know how Alex Jones rips you off, right? He rips off your speech cadence. He rips off everything about you. I mean, I know you hate the man. I don't like him any more than you do for that shit. But you got to also remember that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, Ghost.
I'd like to think so, but I just don't appreciate it one bit. I mean, especially from that scumbag. I mean, look, I shouldn't talk garbage about Alex Jones. I appreciate his InfoWars organization. He's got a lot of good correspondents, a lot of good young people, a lot of good older people that are out there that are actually providing alternative news. So I'll commend him for that. But as far as his radio show is concerned, it's a pure carbon copy of everything that I've been doing since 2008. And as far as I'm concerned, that's my opinion. Jesus Christ. Cosmo Brockington, Radio Graffiti.
I mean, I'm depressed.
Here come the waterworks. It's okay. It's all right to cry. Crying takes the fat out of you. Damn it! What?
That's not funny, Cosmo Brockington, you son of a bitch. All right, that ain't funny. 614 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I just bought a tub the size of Noah's Ark and I'm sailing on 6th Street. I can pick you up and we can have some good clean fun. Oh my.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Not you, tub guy, all right? Don't make fun of the freaking rain. Don't make fun of the rain out of your Texas. It's too much rain. It's too much hail. It's too much... Damn it. It's too much, for Christ's sake. Do you understand that? Get it through your stupid head. It's too much. Oh, Jesus Christ. Freaking tub guy, you son of a bitch. Give me the mic. Give me that freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. You see what I got to put up with, for Christ's sake, folks? Huh? Yeah, you see what I got to put up with, for Christ's sake? Pivot Idiot, Radio Graffiti. Hey, you over there.
Are you
Come
kidding
over here.
me?
Hook this up right here. All right. Oh, yeah. I mean, get out of here, Bill Clinton, you sick willy pervert. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. I just said that to show you. Damn it. No. This asshole. I just freaking said that, you sick, twisted pricks. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, why do I even do this crap? Why do I even do this Radio Graffiti crap? I don't know. I don't understand it. Jesus. There's only 3 minutes left, for Christ's sake. I'm only taking a couple of more callers and that's it. I'm sick of it. I'm getting so sick and tired of it. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me that freaking mic. Do you hear the ridicule? Do you hear what I have to put up with on a consistent basis? I mean, do a YouTube search for yourself. Look at all the remixes. Look at all the splices. I mean, it's sick, man. It's sick. Damn troll terrorist cyber vermin. Son of a bitch. 484 Radio Graffiti.
Civilization remain. One of the most famous oral traditions speaks of a mythical figure known as the Ghost of 6th Street, a vengeful spirit who in his life was a greedy bureaucrat of Austin's merchant class. Prior to his death, he swore retribution in the form of punitive damages upon those who besmirched the once great city, much to the amusement of contemporary scholars.
Jesus Christ, you sick, twisted pricks. Enough of these stupid little sound clips, these pre-produced freaking trolls, for Christ's sake. They're pathetic and they make me sick and they're pissing me off. Jesus Christ. Renegade Supreme, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, 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 Jesus Christ. Christ, come on, man. I'm tired of these remixes, for Christ's sake. Professor Poop Tickler, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ with that racist garbage.
Do I hear somebody over there?
Shut up with that talk, all right?
You know, you have one guy over there shouting.
Shut up, you stupid moron.
Right, get him the hell out of here, will you, please? Get him out of here. Throw him out.
What am I doing here? What am I
Yeah, you can get him out. Yeah, get him
out. You son of a bitch. You got to... Damn it. Slicing me with Trump. All right, that's it. I've had enough. That's it. Give me the mic. Give me that freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Look, we got 20 seconds left. I am out of here. I may do a couple of more calls on the post-show edition, for Christ's sake. Follow me on Twitter. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. blogtalkradio.com/ghost is the official website. Long live the capitalist army. Same place, same time tomorrow. 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, baby. Woo! All right, now we are in the third hour, which is known as the post-show edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank you for tuning in with me. I'm almost scared to go back to the freaking phone lines after all the malarkey that I have been putting up with today alone, for Christ's sake. This has been a horrible Taco Tuesday as it relates to the Radio Graffiti calls, for Christ's sake. It's pathetic. I mean, don't you understand? This show is serious. This show is serious business, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I am a legitimate form of news gathering out here, all right? I'm serious, for Christ's sake. You people are making a mockery of me. You're making a mockery of me, and I don't appreciate it one goddamn bit, you sons of bitches. All right? I don't appreciate it one goddamn bit. I come up here every goddamn day, and pour out my soul, pour out my freaking heart. I'm pouring out my heart to you idiots, and you don't care. You keep trolling me like a bunch of troll terrorists, a bunch of cyber vermin, and it makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me sick. Now, look, folks, I'm going to take a couple more callers here in a second, all right? But look, if you idiot troll terrorist, if you asshole cyber vermin have enough energy to make all these splices and these remixes and these pre-produced trolls, for Christ's sake, the least your fat, Cheeto-stained fingers flapping on the keyboard, fat, jelly-ass, belch-breathing idiot ass can do is spread it around like wildfire that True Capitalist Radio isn't affected in the house, all right, assholes? You got all kinds of buttons right next to the player, right in front of your freaking face right there, all right? Facebook like buttons, retweet this button, share this buttons, use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby. Do you understand that? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. You lazy pricks, you can come over here. You can come on my show. You can pre-produce all this crap, produce these goddamn remixes, produce all this crap, for Christ's sake. You can't even click a goddamn freaking link. You can't even click something. You can't even spread it around like wildfire, for Christ's sake. I mean, good. It's the least you assholes can do. It's the least you morons can do. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little off keister here, folks, but I'm pissed off. All right, I'm really pissed off. All right, really seriously, goddamn pissed the hell off. But let's go and let's take a couple of more radio graffiti callers, shall we, folks, huh? I mean, let's keep beating this goddamn dead horse. I mean, I deserve more respect. You understand that? I deserve more respect. I mean, I'm a capitalist. And I deserve the respect accorded that title. Do you understand me, scumbags? I deserve the respect accorded that title. So I'm going to take a couple of more goddamn callers, for Christ's sake. But remember, you stupid troll terrorist cyber vermin pieces of trash, the least you could do is spread around the internet and throughout the world that True Capitalist Radio isn't affected in the house, for Christ's sake, you stupid scumbags, sorry sacks of socialist slonghead sucking, anal secretion licking, trans-testicle NC measuring, pedophile peace probing piece of crap. Anyway, let me take a drink, and let's get to some freaking radio graffiti. All right, I'm going off keister here, but can you blame me, for Christ's sake? I mean, you folks listen to my broadcast every goddamn day. I mean, listen to the troll terrorist. Give me my drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. All right. Let me go ahead and get to the damn callers here. Once again, follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost, for Christ's sake. Man, it's going to rain again this evening, for Christ's sake. I'm talking hardcore raining, baby. I'm talking freaking hail, for Christ's sake. It's going to hail more apples, for Christ's sake. Anyway. Let's go ahead and take some more callers here. Raiden Snake, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. Nice to speak to you again. Shout out to you, shout out to Kraskun, and also as well, I've got a nice quote for you.
Go ahead.
There is only one game in town. Capitalism.
Hey, man, thanks a lot for calling in, and I appreciate your patronage. Good quote, by the way. Dark Sword, Radio Graffiti.
Life is like a nigger here in Old Nick. I hate fucking niggers. Niggers suck dick. They're all poor like Obama. Fuck Michelle Obama. Niggers, I hate them. They are stupid and they can't do taxes. Niggers. Niggers are so dumb and they are also poor. Niggers. Look at niggers, they're trying to raise money, but they can't because they spend all their money. They're niggers and they're so fucking niggers. I hate them. Niggers don't know how to do anything without chicken. Niggers like watermelon and chicken. Niggers. Niggers are so stupid and they're niggers. Wow, niggers.
I mean, that's just horrible. I mean, that is just horrific racism. I'm speechless after that, folks. I am legitimately speechless. Jesus Christ, with that sick-ass racism, for Christ's sake. But this is it. This is the America that we're living in, folks. Huh? Oh, my God, that was horrible. That was utterly horrible. I don't even know if I want to continue after that crap, for Christ's sake. That was horrible. Anyway, 831 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, if it continues to rain in Texas, do you think it'll become Atlantis by this late summer?
Now, shove it up your ass, all right? Jesus Christ. Baseball Doctor, Radio Graffiti. Traditionally, Texas is like 40% water, 60% water.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. Raining men. Amen.
Oh, my God, for Christ's sake. I'm really sick of these freaking rain jokes. I'm being very candid with you idiots, all right? I mean, this is a serious thing that's happening out here in Texas, and you people could give a rat's ass. I mean, I find that a little bit disturbing, to say the least, all right? Disturbing, to say the goddamn least. The People's Republic of China, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. Great show. This is Captain John Enders of KLM flying a Boeing 747-400M at approximately 33,000 feet above the Atlantic Ocean. Just a reminder to be at the Highland Park Methodist Church on May 22nd to meet Buzz Aldrin in person.
Oh, Jesus Christ, with this idiot freaking grandson of Buzz Aldrin, for Christ's sake. Screw your old freaking grandfather, all right? I mean, look, I don't want to talk to the idiot, all right? I think he's a freaking paid shill, all right? This idiot never went to the moon. That's all there is to it. When he was confronted with this information, he didn't know what the hell to say. He stumbled and mumbled like a little jerk and threatened to freaking sue the guy that was making the documentary. So give me a freaking break, you stupid moron. Screw your goddamn grandfather, all right? Go tell him to stick an asteroid in his ass. I could care less. Jesus Christ. 732, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, this is Muhammad Aksim calling from the Bikini Bottom, Texas. I heard you are a racist cock, and you'll be destroyed.
Yeah, shove it up your ass. Or I'll throw a pig's head at your face, boy. 410 Radio Graffiti.
Hello? Hello? Hi, this is Bill Wagner, and I'm calling about the lost dog. Uh-huh. And I was wondering if you found it, because I think I might have found your dog. Really?
Oh, man. Yeah, no, I don't even want to hear that call. That's horrible. That's just horrible. I don't even want to hear that prank call. That's just disgusting. Seriously. Freaking messing with people who lost their pets, man. That's disgusting, man. You're soulless bastards. I'll tell you that right now. 205 Radio Graffiti.
My son sucks Templeton penis.
Christ. Right after I say that, you stupid assholes make fun of my dog. Jesus Christ. 781 Radio Graffiti. What, are you just going to play with the goddamn... You're just playing with your Peter Popper. Too late. 954 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Is everybody going to play with their damn Peter Popper right now? Is that it? 630 Radio Graffiti.
I'll go shout out to the Capitol Army having Taco Tuesday and shout out to the engineer. And if Sarah Palin hires executive vice president for Trump, 2 words for you: punitive damages.
Thanks very much for the shout outs. 615 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah. Now everybody listen to this. This is yours truly, busting the flow. Woo! Digger. I'm 100% race. Digger. I'm 200% blizzard. Digger. White and ghost hate negro. Digger.
You know, that's enough, for Christ's sake, all right? Don't mix me with this racist crap, all right? It's one thing if you idiots are Grand Dragon KKK members, for Christ's sake, and are complete and blatant racists, but don't intermix my name and me with any elements of racism, for Christ's sake. I really don't appreciate it. If you idiots are freaking white supremacist assholes, that's your freaking problem, all right? That ain't me, all right? Stop it. I'm a melting pot of friendship, for Christ's sake. I'm a nice guy. God, you racist pricks. Jesus Christ. 708 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, it's G again. I wanted to say something to the people listening to your show, because I think it's ridiculous how they're trolling you like this when you're shooting information to them that about the government, like doing like all this stuff, like the bureaucrats and whatnot. It's ridiculous. Hey,
thanks, G. Hey, you know what? This is the unfortunate byproduct of trying to spread information throughout the internet. It's unfortunate, all right? It's really unfortunate. I mean, look at that one AI bot that Microsoft tried to put out, for Christ's sake, and they turned the damn thing into a freaking Grand Dragon racist, anti-Semitic artificial intelligence bot on Twitter. What was that freaking? I forgot the name. Tay or something. I forgot the freaking name. Anyway, who else do we got here? Half Speed Radio Graffiti. Freaking rain. Jesus Christ, can you stop mid-splicing me and mid-show, for Christ's sake? I mean, stop making me sound like half a tard. Sick and tired of you people trying to make me sound like half a goddamn tard up in this son of a bitch. I don't appreciate it one goddamn bit, you stupid milky-licking pieces of nipple clamp loving, butt plug up the ass looking, used urinal cake collecting, freaking turkey tit having, pickled print having, seat sniffer, chicken eating, corn boy trash. Jesus Christ. My rumbled feathers, radio graffiti. If you're listening, please make fun of my dog. Please do it. Stew it. Just stew it. No, shut up and leave my dog alone, all right? Leave Templeton alone, for Christ's sake. And when I say that, guess what's the next goddamn caller? Some idiot named Templeton Sanders, radio graffiti. All right, stop making me sound like half a tard, for Christ's sake, and stop splicing me in mid-show. That's internet butt stalker ass, for Christ's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ, are you hearing this? Are you listening to this, for Christ's sake, man? I mean, this is sick activity. This is troll terrorism. These are cyber vermin. I'm telling you, man, it's disgusting and pathetic, man. Sitting over here, I mean, G's right, for Christ's sake. I'm shooting pearls to you people, and you people could care less. I mean, look at where you're putting your energy, your effort into, for Christ's sake. Like I said, scumbags, the least you could do is spread the show around like wildfire, you son of a bitch. I mean, I'm just so sick of this crap. Give me my drink. Give me my goddamn drink. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of this crap. I'm sick of it. I mean, I'm sitting over here. I'm giving you idiots like 2 hours, 3 hours of my life over here. I mean, I'm trying to spark synapses in the brains of potential capitalists throughout the world, for Christ's sake, all right? I am trying to help Donald Trump to become elected of the President of the United States, all right? This is a capitalist revolution. You people need to start taking it goddamn serious, to say the damn least. And if you don't, boy, when the capitalists finally take power of this country, you people are going to be shining our shoes. You understand that? Spit shine that shoe, boy. Spit shine that goddamn shoe. I'm telling you, you people can, laugh. You can play with your Peter Poppers. You can tickle your ass cracks. Count the bacon bits in your shit funnel. I don't care what you do, but I'm telling you this right now. This is a capitalist revolution. And by God, Donald Trump has sparked the wildfire that is capitalist, that is capitalism throughout the world, throughout America. And by God, folks, it's time for you to get off the sidelines and get on the front lines, as I've said time and time and time again. I mean, at the very minimum, spread it around like wildfire, this show. Get a blog. Get a vlog. All right? Retweet articles, for Christ's sake. Post news articles in your sphere of influence within your social media. Do whatever it takes to make sure that Donald Trump is elected president, all right? It is that important. It is that imperative, for Christ's sake. Why do you keep thinking I'm telling you this? Why do you keep thinking I'm trying to tell you that it is this important, that Donald Trump is our last line in the sand? Our last line in the sand before these damn international bureaucratic soulless assholes take control of our lives. They've already taken control of Europe. They're trying to take control of America, folks, and that's why the candidacy of Donald Trump is that important. And that's why everybody who is an American should be supporting this man. Everybody who's a true American. Doesn't matter what your racial makeup is. You understand that? If you're an American, for Christ's sake, you should be supporting Donald Trump, and you should be doing whatever is within your power to persuade as many people as you know to vote for this man. All right, because this is a capitalist revolution. Do you understand that? A capitalist revolution happening right before your very eyes. And it's time for you to start participating in it. That's right, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you! Do you understand? We are in a new age in which you are the media, folks. You can influence the minds of other people. All you've got to do is do it! All you've got to do is do it! That's why I'm calling on everybody who's out there, who has the time, energy, influence enough to go out and influence others into making sure that this capitalist revolution comes to fruition and the capitalists take control of the country. And we can make America great again, folks. I know we can. That's why I am urging everybody, please do whatever it takes to make sure that Donald Trump is elected President of the United States. All right? Stop being a lazy bastard and do something about it. You, me, we're the new media. We're the new media. The talking heads on the boob tube are dying, for Christ's sake. They're dying a miserable death, and I love it. I'm loving every minute of it. So that's why I'm saying, folks, it's our time now. It's the capitalist time. And that's why I'm on here, and that's why I will continue to be on here until Donald Trump is elected, boy. Do you understand that? This is a capitalist revolution. And I'm telling you, Donald Trump will not forget the capitalist army, all right? Mark my words, all right? He will not forget the capitalist army. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, I'm going to take a couple more callers, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here, folks, because, I mean, once again, it's going to rain, it's going to hail. I mean, there's high winds, potential tornadic activity, for Christ's sake, and I'm sick and tired of it. So that's why I got to hurry up and bounce out of here before I get caught in the goddamn hailstorm, for Christ's sake, and it makes me sick. So without any further ado, let's take a couple more callers, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. All right, we've got Ty Dr. Connors, Radio Graffiti. I hate gays. I hate transgenders. I don't like lesbos. Shut up. I never said that. I said I don't hate gays. I don't hate transgenders. All right, that's what I said, you stupid moron. Jesus Christ, take your heads out of your ass and stop splicing me like that, boy. Just stop it. Richard Shilton, Radio Graffiti.
I will expose myself to the world.
What the hell's your problem? That you get your hating because
Oh, Jesus Christ. Shut up and get a better goddamn computer, jerk dick. Stephen Burnish, Radio Graffiti.
And I hate to keep beating
Roger Stone here, but...
Shut your stupid...
Stone, hey, shut up! Do not besmirch the name of Roger Stone. Do you understand that, boy? Do not besmirch the name of my associate, Roger Stone, for Christ's sake. This man is a patriot, all right? This man is doing the work that all you people should be doing. He's exposing the Bush crime family. He's exposing the Clinton crime family. He's exposing the skeletons of the Republican and Democratic parties. This guy knows a thing or two about a thing or two, so don't besmirch the name of Roger J. Stone, you piece of crap. American Truck Simulator, Radio Graffiti.
Lord, I'm sorry.
What the hell was that about, for Christ's sake? Big American Patriot, Radio Graffiti.
I love pony.
Clitorises cut off.
Hey, let me go ahead.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. You sick, twisted, clopping piece of trash. 863, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. It's the RuneScape Capitalist again. Just a pleasant thought. When Trump's elected president, it's going to be nice to see the billionaire himself on money. So it's a pretty cool thought.
I don't understand what that was, but okay. 408, Radio Graffiti.
Shove you in my cock? Is that what you want? No, please, button. Not again. Get on your knees, bitch. But I'm not on your knees. In your mouth. I don't know.
give me a break with this crap. I mean, do you hear this? Jesus Christ. Michael Fox, Radio Graffiti. Let's not start that crap again, all right? You sons of bitches, let's not start that crap again. 708 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, it's G again. Like, I can't believe that people did trolls after what I said. And that guy did the Texas on, and I've been to Texas. Texas is awesome, so I can't believe someone could just do that. I mean, like...
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? This is the internets, man. They're freaking troll terrorists. It's cyber vermin everywhere, man. It's disgusting. Anyway, Sonic Lover, Radio Graffiti.
All right, Ghost, I want to say that the hail down there is pretty bad, and I think because the wildfire is so huge in Alberta right now, and it's smoke is going all over the freaking place, I want to say that the rain should probably come here to the place where wildfires are happening right now. The rain should not go into Texas. It should go into where we are right now. Hashtag pray for Canada.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you goddamn guys in Canada are having it pretty bad with those wildfires, and I definitely wish that you guys had some rain. I mean, we having too much of it over here in Texas, for Christ's sake. And look, I don't care if it was just nice comfort rain falling down, you know, getting hypnotized by it, the whole 9 yards. I mean, that's great. It's not. It's this horrific, thunderclapping, lightning-ridden, hail-ridden goddamn rain that's just utterly pathetic and ridiculous, and I've had just about enough of it. All right? I've had just about enough of it, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. So anyway, look, speaking of which, I'm looking outside my office building here, and it doesn't look very good. I mean, it's a lot of gloom and doom. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out of here, okay, because I don't want to be in a precarious situation where I've got freaking hail hailing on my head, all right? So anyway, I would like for everybody to please bookmark the website, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And as I've stated previous, if you could please spread it around like wildfire, that we are in effect and in the house every 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. All right, and of course, you want to follow me on Twitter at PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores, just in case I ever have a spontaneous Saturday edition or a random Sunday edition of the True Capitalist Radio Show. I tend to do that from time to time. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter at PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost. Anyway, folks, before it starts hailing apples out here in Texas, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Once again, we will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And as I've stated previous, folks, wait until next month of June, in the summertime. We're going to have a lot of things going on. I'm looking forward to it. I'm planning on it. But good things take time and planning. So once again, folks, we are going to extend the show 3 full live hours next month. We're going to add a few things. We're going to do some things that are, going to be untraditional to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, but it's going to be fun for the people that are listening, and we want as many people to listen as possible, all right? I mean, I cannot break this 50,000 live listener threshold, all right? So that's why I'm harping, no pun intended, on you folks going out there and spreading the word about the show, man, letting everybody know, all right? Especially when I tweet about the show, when I say it's 45 minutes until the show, or when I say it's 15 minutes to the show, or whatever. Retweet those things, man. Retweet those sons of bitches at the very least. I mean, they actually help, gather new listeners and new people, for Christ's sake. And, of course, if you haven't already done so, folks, please spread it around like wildfire. You got freaking buttons right in front of your freaking fat faces. right there next to the player, Facebook like buttons, retweet this button, social media buttons. Use and abuse those buttons, baby. I mean, go to the forums. Go to the blogs. Go to the social media sites. I mean, let everybody know, baby. Let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect into the house and that the capitalist army wants you. The capitalist army wants you to become a capitalist, baby. And that's what it's all about. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time is the live show. So if you happen to be tuning in with us via podcast, try to make sure to coincide or correlate or make sure whatever time zone you're in, correlate that with the Central Standard Time period here in America. 4 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we broadcast. And we have a hell of a time here, folks, and I just cannot wait. It's just going to get better and better. You understand? Better and better, baby. Woo! Anyway, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in. Long live the capitalist army, and death to communism, death to socialism, death to feminism, and death to totalitarianism, boy. I'm out of here. Taco Tuesday.
Sarah figured out that by switching to Metro PCS, she gets 2 free smartphones.
Your barbecue ribs are the best.
Take the rest home with you, Sarah.
Just like she figured out that by visiting her in-laws, she doesn't have to cook for the rest of the week. You too figure it out. Get 2 free 4G LTE smartphones from top brands like Samsung and LG after instant rebate when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figure it out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included. See store or metropcs.com for details and terms and conditions.